It was supposed to be a normal night. My best friend Zion invited me over for a sleepover at his place. We'd done it plenty of times, played games, binged horror movies, ordered food way too late. Just typical teenage stuff. But this night, something was off the second I walked through the door. Zion's house always smelled kind of musty, like wet wood. But tonight it was worse, a sharp, sour odor, like something decaying in the walls. I figured maybe they had a plumbing issue or a dead rat. Didn't want to be rude, so I said nothing. Zion's dad opened the door. He didn't speak at first, just stood there, staring. Not distracted, staring like he was memorizing my face. His eyes were this odd shade of gray. I never noticed that before. Then he smiled. It wasn't warm. It wasn't friendly. It was slow. Too wide. Like his face had to stretch to fit it on. "Come in," he said, voice dry and crackling. I looked at Zion, who seemed totally normal. So I stepped in. Inside, it was freezing. Even Zion rubbed his arms and muttered something about the heating being broken. We went straight to his room, snacks, games, memes. And for a while, it felt normal again. Until 10:30, there was a single knock on the door. Then it creaked open, just an inch. From the dark hallway, his dad's voice slid through like sandpaper, "Don't go downstairs after midnight. The lights don't work right." Then silence. The door closed. Zion rolled his eyes. He's been acting weird all week. Probably forgot his meds again. I asked, "What meds?" He shrugged. "Don't know. Something from the hospital. He doesn't talk about it." We played games until nearly 12:30, then crashed. But I woke up just past 1 a.m. with a weird chill, like someone had whispered into my ear. Zion was out cold. I needed to pee, but the upstairs bathroom was locked. I tried the handle gently. Nothing. So, dumb idea, I headed downstairs. The hallway was darker than it should have been. The switch didn't work. But the basement light was on. And there was a sound. Clink, clink, sh. It sounded like metal or glass tapping. Faint whispers underneath it. I crept to the top of the stairs. Then, something moved. A shadow at the bottom. Just a flicker. Not fast. Not slow. Just enough to paralyze me. I should have turned around. But my feet moved anyway. Each step down groaned under my weight. The air was colder down there. My breath fogged. At the bottom, I stopped dead. Zion's dad was hunched over a table. Not fixing anything. Not building anything. He was cleaning something. Bones. Small ones. Neatly lined up in rows. Some wrapped in stained cloth. Some still red and wet. Beside him, a bucket. Murky water, with more bones floating inside. Some blackened, like they were burned. Others pale. Fresh. I felt my stomach twist. Then, he spoke. Not to me. To the bones. I hate it when they sneak. He turned back. I didn't wait. I ran. Skipping steps. Tripping once. I burst into Zion's room, slammed the door shut, locked it. My hands were shaking too hard to speak. Zion sat up, rubbing his eyes. "What the hell are you doing?" I stared at him. "Your dad, he's down there. With bones." He blinked. Then he said something that made my blood run cold. "That's why I told you not to go down there."